in season 5, episode 5 of Golf Cart Confessions, and this has been going on a little over a year now. We started April 30th, 2018, and now we're in May 7th, 2019, and my special guest is Kid Kentucky. What's up, Kid Kentucky?
What's up?
All right. I tell you what, y'all didn't know that I had a real live rock star on the show today. So, Kid Kentucky, what would you like to confess to this morning?
Oh man, where would I start? I mean, I'm a musician, actor, and engineer.
Wait a minute, a musician, an actor, and an engineer?
Yeah, that's right.
How did you start out with Kid Kentucky?
Well, that started out, man, this is confession time.
Okay.
I was always told I look like Kid Rock, so several years ago, I started dressing up at Halloween, and the reaction, the reaction of folks around were like, wow, man, you look just like the guy. And so I've always been musically inclined and talented in that way, and I started learning his music. And I went out with a different name for a while, and some of the Kid Rock groups that I'm a part of, like, hey, maybe you should be Kid Kentucky. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I like the sound of that. And it kind of stuck, and then next thing I know, a lot of doors have opened up for a lot of good things.
You do a lot of things around here in Bowling Green.
Yeah.
I've seen you in Nashville.
Oh, quite a bit.
Everybody wants to take pictures with you. They're probably a little jealous this morning that you're on the golf cart.
I am. I'm jealous. Remember, I'm 3 people. I'm Bandit. I'm Kid Kentucky, and I'm Don Suiters.
Yeah, you are. So you're a musician, you're an engineer, and then you said
an actor.
An actor.
Yeah, that opened up a door for me. They wanted Kid Rock for a film out of Clarksville, Tennessee, earlier this spring, for a Bandit Never Fades short film. So not a remake, but it was a spinoff of Burt Reynolds after he died. There was a big fan of Burt Reynolds and Smoking the Bandit. So we had these cars, we had all this stuff to do this short film to pay tribute to him. Unfortunately, they pulled the plug on it because of the police chase downtown Clarksville.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was the acting part. Did do a lot of acting on that. I'm doing a commercial right now.
You got a commercial going on?
Yeah, I done that yesterday.
Oh my goodness! Hey, don't tell us.
I'm not going to say nothing about it.
We don't want everybody to know.
You'll just keep looking for that one.
Man, I tell you what, this has been cool because I saw you out one day. Some of my coworkers saw you out, and they're like, "Man, I got a picture with Kid Rock."
Yeah. So a few weeks ago, I spent some time at the Nashville Palace with Tim Watson. He's a fiddle man around Nashville.
Okay.
He is Kid Rock's neighbor.
Oh, really?
And he thought.
In real life.
Yeah, in real life.
Oh, okay.
They're really good friends. They've been on tour together, and he thought, man, you look just like Bob. So it was pretty funny. So we sat down, had a few
Is that
drinks.
Kid Rock's real name, Bob?
Bob, yeah.
How about that? I bet
Robert
you didn't
Ritchie
know
goes
that.
by Bob.
Robert Ritchie. Y'all didn't know that. That's fun fact on Golf Cart Confessions.
Yeah, even Loretta Lynn's daughter was doing a show. She thought it was him. It was hilarious. But, outside of that, I don't want to sound up here like I'm being boastful myself. I pay tribute to him for his music and his talents and the things he does for his communities. I try to do the same thing for our community in Bowling Green. I know you do the Car Seat Matters and stuff. Myself, as an entrepreneur many years, moons ago, unfortunately it didn't take off, but what I've done is invented a seat technology for OEM suppliers to save children from dying from hot cars.
That's important.
It very much is, and of course I like to raise awareness with this. The temperatures are going to start getting hotter.
Right.
Although a child can die in a car at 60 degrees Fahrenheit outside, because of their body size. I don't want to get too technical for those who don't understand this, but the most important thing is routine change leads to kids being forgotten in cars. We've got to be very mindful anytime there's routine change this summer or in any time of day or a year or season, because there was over 800 lives lost in 2014 when I started launching my technology.
Okay.
So, again, routine change. Do you know, out of the top 3 OEMs, who invented the backup camera first?
All right. So, who invented the backup camera first? Now, I don't know this, but can you tell us?
Nissan.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Congratulations
Congratulations to Nissan. Right. Yeah. And there and the because of rollovers and backovers and forwardovers where kids were getting run over. Unfortunately, it's a terrible thing to really fathom and take in. But the importance of that is it happens. You got to pay attention.
If people want to learn more about what you're talking about here, where would you suggest they go?
Well, there are some websites and research out there, nonprofit organizations. It's always taken and want to either counsel folks, educate folks, and give some type of tutorial about car seats. That's important just as much it is about leaving kids in vehicles. Department of Transportation has a lot of hot car links and sites that you can go to and visit to get more education on awareness and bringing awareness more than anything. Right now, there's not a whole lot out there you can do, but be very mindful and be careful of what you're doing. Know your surroundings. Know where your children always are at any given time of day. I know my son Blake had got out from me when we was younger, got out of the house, and we was like, where is he at? And he was playing out in the driveway. You know, it's very easy to do. It doesn't mean you're a bad parent, but you should always remember that children are very, they're curious, and they will slip off in a second, and it doesn't take but a second for tragedy to happen. So be very careful, be very mindful. Most importantly, remember, routine change always leads to some terrible things if you're not careful.
Kid Kentucky's brought up some great things today. This was Kid Kentucky on Golf Cart Confessions. We appreciate you. I appreciate you coming on and all the work that you do as far as engineering, as far as an actor, and let me tell you something, as far as a musician. Because everybody loves you.
I appreciate it. I love them too. I love the support and I appreciate it. It means a lot.
Good deal. Go like Kid Kentucky's page on Facebook. What's it called?
Kid Kentucky.
All right, guys. That concludes season 5, episode 5 of Golf Cart Confessions. Who will we